Hi, this is Lee Solden. I'm helping you learn some Russian. This is the fifth one in the series. The audiobook that I'm helping you learn, we're going to start at 14 minutes and 2 seconds on that audiobook. It is from Russian Pod 101. It's nothing that I have anything to do with. This is Russian Pod 101's 25-minute version of Russian listening practice. Um, Anybody can contact me on Facebook Messenger, Lee Solden, if they wish to learn about how I teach. This video is a part of that, or a supplement to it. Here goes the lesson. Again, 1402. Studientka I prepodavatel razgovarivает. A teacher and a student are talking. So studentka, student, as a female student, as an A on the end. E and prepodavtil is a teacher. Second word we've seen for teacher in this audiobook. Razgovarivait, talking. Next sentence.
Преподаватель разговаривают. Которому часу?
It says ka которому часу studentka Rashila Preeti, and the rest of the sentence goes to the next page. This part says, at what time the student decided to come. When will the student go to? Okay. Doesn't match what is actually there. It says, when did the student decide to come? And then it goes on from there. Ka means to. Katorumu, which. Chasu, time, or you think of that as o'clock. So which time on the clock, chasu. Studientka, again, student, female student. Rashila, decided. And that there's a L for past tense there. And the A is added because it's a female speaker. So she decided for past tense, not for future or for present, but for past tense. It has to match the gender of the speaker. Or if you're talking, I mean, not the speaker, but the person being talked about or that person speaking. If you're talking about a woman or a girl, you say you to them, you're still going to use the A for feminine. Okay. Anyway, here is this says to what time student decided to come. Preeti. Ka to Katorumu, which chasu, hour. Studentka, student. Rashila, decided. Preeti, come. Next. Ka prepadavatiliu. So it's just two words here. To, teacher. Ka is to. Prepadavatiliu. And words office, it says in the translation to the teacher's office, but all it says in the Russian is, when did the student decide to come to the teacher? Okay. Next sentence. It says, Izvinicha, u меня есть несколько вопросов. I'm sorry, I have some questions. Well, izvinicha can be I'm sorry or excuse me. Excuse me is a better translation here. Okay, so it says izvinicha, excuse me, umenya by me, yes is, niskolko means some, um, skolko means how many, nye is not, so you got it all together, it's like not many, and that's how they say some, nye skolko, okay, means some, okay. Vaprosov, questions, word by word, izvinicha, excuse me, u, by or with, меня, me, yes, is, niskolko, some, oprosive, questions, next sentence. Continuation, previous sentence, so she has many questions, pa, vashi, lekti, um, lekti. Okay, pa can be on or by, in this case is on or about, right? On your lecture or about your lecture, right? Doesn't matter which way you translate it, but pa is usually going to mean on or by. Okay, vashi, your lecture. Next. Okay, konishna, sure. Ja, I, vas, you is to you. Slushu, am listening. Konishna, ja, vas, slushu. Sure, I'm listening. And word by word again, konishna, sure. Ja, I, vas is to you. Slushu, am listening. Next. Vaprosov, davolna minova. It's translated here as I have quite a lot of questions. There's only 3 words here. It's not even a complete sentence. It says Vosprosov, questions, davolna, quite, minova, a lot, quite a lot. So she says questions quite a lot. Not even a full sentence. Again, Vosprosov, davolna, minova. Vопросов, questions, davolna, quite, minova, many. Next. U vas сейчас есть время? Do you have time now? So by you, u vas, now, сейчас, есть is, time, время. Is there time by you? Next. Ну тогда, пожалуйста. All that is, oh, then please. It really didn't say anything. Okay. So, but, can be butter and. Nu, well, Tagda, then. So it's saying, but, well, then, please, пожалуйста. Next sentence. Приходите, that's come. Ko means to. Remember, K or KO both mean to. So, to, меня, me. This is, ya would be for a subject, but this is here it's an object you're going toward or considered where are you going? Меня, to me. So, приходите ко мне. Come to me. В кабинет. В is in. Кабинет is office. Vo, in. Again, this is VO. V, this V by itself is also in, so is VO. Vo, vo, Vittori means second. Polovinia, half, second half. Dnia, day. Well, what do they mean by that? Second half of the day. It means they mean the afternoon. Okay, the translation says come to my office in the afternoon. But what it says here, come to me in office in second half of day. Okay, prihoditya, come, ko, to, me, v, in, cabinet, office, vo, in, Vittori, second, polovinia, half, dnia, day. Next question, next sentence. Okay, ja budu tam s času dnia do 4. Okay, I'll be there from 1 to 4. And I'll give you the word by word first. Ja, I, budu, will. Will be. Here it means will be. Ja, budu, I will be. Tam, there. S. Now, give the time phrase here. They're going to say with the first time until the second time. S for with, later do for until. So s with chasu means 1 o'clock. Remember, chas seen by itself is always 1 o'clock. Dinya, that's for PM. It means day, but it means PM when it's after a time. Do, until. Do can also mean by, but here it means until. You could go by context. Chetrio, 4. Ya budu tam su chasu dinya do chetrio. Sorry. He should be a little more air at the very end of that. Chetrio. There's that H sitting there. That's extra air. When it's not before a vowel, it's just an H. But if it's sitting there after the vowel, it just means extra air, just an extra puff of air after the yo here. So it's yo. Okay, next. Хорошо. Okay. Я приду в 2. Okay. Хорошо. I приду, will come, in 2, 2. So they're using v for time in 2. Okay, that's just the way they use this. That's their usage. Okay, that story I'd skipped earlier, so now I'm going to skip the next 2 stories. If you're trying to do your read-throughs, you got to go 2 stories. You're going to 1736 next. Okay. It says, Paran I Devushka Razgovarievayut. Okay, a young man and a young woman are talking. Paran is a young man, or it could be lad. And Devushka, young woman. Razgovarievayut, talk. Seen that before. I'll say it one more time. Paran. I think it's a young man, right? I think, well, a parent could be a parent, right? Young men get married, have kids, so think of parent, think of parent, think, oh, it's a young man, parent. Oh, okay. E devushka. I don't know how to relate that one to you, to mean young lady, but I don't know. I've never had, for some reason, the word has always sounded so easy to remember, devushka. It just sounds, sticks in your mind. Anyway, Razgovari, right? Talk. Next sentence. Что девушка будет делать во время летних каникул? What will the young woman do during summer vacation? Okay, and the Russian files that pretty closely. Что, what, девушка, young lady, будет, will, делать, do. I've told you that little memory trick. Deal. You're dealing out some action. You're doing something. Делать, do. Во, in. Время, time. Letni, summer. Каникул, that's vacation, or your summer break. Other words like that, your summer holiday would also be. Those words all are all what каникул means. I'll say it again. Что девушка будет делать во время летних каникул? Что is what? Девушка, young lady, будет, will, делать, do, во, in, время, time, letni, summer, каникул, vacation. Next sentence. The guy asks, U tibia, by you, jest plana, is plans, na, on, letni, каникул, vacation, letni, summer, каникул, vacation. So, do you have plans for the summer vacation? Again, u, by or with, tibia, you, jest, is, plana, plans, na, on, letni, summer, каникул, vacation. Next. Polka niet. Okay, polka means yet. Yet is not, so not yet. Now, polka, you say polka, it means bye, because it means, see you later, right? So it can be yet or until. So you kind of, just by saying polka, you say, I'll see you later, okay? Or until we see each other again. Okay, next sentence. Na menu, but me, would, очень, very, hotelos, wanted, poehat, go, na, on, more, see, ili, or, in, gora, mountains. So, but I'd love to go to the sea or the mountains. Again, word for word. I'll say the whole thing. Na menya b ochin hotelos poetat na mori ili v gore. Na, but, menya, I, the, would, ochin, very, hotelos, wanted, poehat, go, na, in, more, see, ili, or, the, in, gore. I might be pronouncing Gora wrong. That could be Vora. Usually, if you see a G start a word, it's pronounced G. not a V. It's more common to see it pronounced as a V if it's toward the end of the word. But okay, my memory's slipping on that. You listen. Part of what you do as a student is listen to this a lot, to the to the audiobook a lot. So you'll see. Just listen. Are they saying Vora or is it Gora for a mountain? Okay, next. Okay, ja se drużymi edu na more. Okay, and I with friends go on sea. Okay, I'm going to the sea with friends. How they translate it. And yeah, or could be and or but. But would work here. But I. So she has said she'd like to go to the sea or the mountains. And he says, but hey, I with friends, ja, with Druzjami, friends, edu, I'm going, na, on, mora, see. Next. Okay, Mhotim Zanyatya Serfingum. Serfingum. Okay. Okay, Mhotim. So we are going doing this Zanyatya is doing surfing. So we're doing surfing. Mhotim Zanyatya Surfingum. Okay, next sentence. The whole team has many meetings. Not going to get into that. Glasna, cool. Notice that it's Glasna, not Klasna. It's a K. But the L is a voiced consonant. If you put your fingers up there and feel your vocal cords, say L, L, you'll hear it vibrating. So your vocal cords are active. But you can't use a non-vibrating consonant before a vibrating one. K is non-vibrating, whereas a G is the vibrating version. So the L forces the K to go to a G, basically, right? You always go by the second letter of the pair of consonants. If the second one vibrates, you have to vibrate the first one. So it changes from a K to a G, glasna, not klasna. Okay, next. It means cool. Next. Почему бы тебе не поехать с нами? Okay, why don't you come with us? Okay, почему, why, бы, would, тебе, you, не, not, поехать, go, с, with, нами, us. Okay. Next. Это будет весело. So that would be fun. Это, that, будет, would be, весело. Excuse me, it's vesela, fun. Why is it that bad? I misread that guy. Okay, difference between a G and an L is very little in this language. Just especially if you're writing, if you hook your left hand side a little bit of your G, it looks like an L. So they're pretty close to each other. Anyway, da, yes. Puedo s vami. Yes, da. Poedu. I am going. S, with, or I will go. Poedu, so I will go. Okay. S, with, vami, you. And one more story to do here, which starts at 1848. Okay. I'm running out of time, so I can do this whole thing in 5 minutes. And I'm going to get slowed down by a commercial. Hopefully, it'll be a short one. Yep, it's got those. Okay. Okay. Devushka, young lady, E. Paran, and young man, Razgovari Vayut. Nothing new in that page. Next sentence. Что, what, u, by, Devushka, young lady, Bulla, was. Now, you can see bu, would, and bull, was, and bulla, was. Two different versions of the O and an A, actually. How do you know? Remember that bu is would, but bull or bulla is was. Well, was is the past tense, and the L is what gives you the hint in this language that it's a past tense. So, что у девушка было, what by young lady was, сегодня, today, на, on, завтрак, breakfast. So they say, what did the girl have for breakfast today? But the way it goes word for word, что, what, u девушка, by the young lady, была, was, сегодня, today, на, on, завтрак, breakfast. Next. She says, I'm hungry. The way she says it is, I want food. They're really simple, right? I want food. There's another way to say it too. Anyway, yeah, hochu, yes. I want to eat next. But you might notice, yes can mean eat or be, as you've seen it earlier. Okay. Did you have breakfast today? The guy asked. To you, Savonia, today. Zavtrakala, which means have breakfast, right? But it's did you eat breakfast as a past tense? Okay. You today ate breakfast, past tense. You got that L at the end. And he's talking about her. So even though he's talking, it gets A after the L, Zavtrakala, okay? Because it's talking about a woman who ate or did not eat. Da, yes. Sto to Ella, what you ate. Again, it's yella. We saw when the first couple of stories saw yell, meant ate. I ate pizza yesterday, if you remember, but that was yell without the A. This we're talking about the woman, young lady, so it's yella, A on the end. What did you eat? Ja, so yella, I ate. Uh, Malinki, small, yogurt, en, and vipila, that is that's a verb, drank. Again, I drank, right? So it's an L on the end of the A because the woman talking, vipila. I drank chasku cup coffee. Cup of coffee. Okay. New letter here you haven't probably seen before. It looks like a B, but it has a little flag at the top left. It's a spacer. Don't confuse it with that softener. It simply keeps two letters from being next to each other. I'll teach you something about grammar, I guess here. An S can be said a little softer if there's an E or several other letters like an E come after it. So to avoid you from saying this S softly, they put a spacer between the C and the E. So you lose that effect. So you say the Sila, say the Sayela, you say the S hard. You don't soften it because there's an E after it. So that spacer is not pronounced, but it does affect the pronunciation by separating letters that would otherwise affect each other. Okay, so I, Sayela, 8, Malinki, small, yogurt, and Vapila, drank, Chasku, cup, coffee next. Etta sabsim malo. Okay, that, say sabsim means at all, but it can mean altogether. So that altogether little. Etta sabsim malo. Okay, нужно было съесть еще какие-нибудь фрукты. Нужно means need. Было was, and съесть, eaten. So yet, basically, needed was eaten. The way they translate it, you should also have eaten some fruits, but the way they say it is need was eaten, so it needed to be eaten. Нужно было needed was eaten. Esho means yet, but you can translate it as also yet. Kaki nubud means some, but the little nuance of some of whatever type. Okay, so some of whatever type, fruit. Okay, next sentence. And last sentence for today. And it says, Ili hocha bulochku. Okay, Ili is or, hocha is though or although, bu is would, and bulochku is a bun. But okay, it doesn't make sense. It's just the way they say even is hocha bu, although would. Okay, so I said you should eat fruit or even a bun. Okay, how do you say or even? Ili or even hocha bu. That phrase hocha bu, which means again though would or although would, is how they say even. So altogether, ili hocha bu means or even bulochku, a bun. That's it for today. Hey, if this is being helpful to you, please like it, share it with other people, and everybody have a great day.